If you use social media, you have undoubtedly seen Justin posting some extremely dubious content and acting rather strangely. To be honest, the timing couldn't be more suspicious at this time. Selena, let's be honest, Selena is out there living her best life, concentrating on her business, and at last finding happiness, while Gomez is beaming and rumored to be engaged to Benny Blanco. In a wholesome partnership, many of Justin's admirers are concerned that he may be relapsing because of his recent social media posts, which have raised some severe red flags. Erratic actions, the strange posts, the reactions that appear immature, everyone is experiencing flashbacks to his turbulent history. But what's really intriguing and rather revealing is that Selena seems to be she is obviously over the turmoil and has gone on to larger and better things. But Justin's latest actions have everyone wondering what's wrong with him. She seems totally unconcerned this time around. However, before we begin, please make sure to subscribe and give the video a thumbs up so that you don't miss any future ones. It's free and really aids us in creating new material for your enjoyment. Given Justin's strange actions, let's discuss what might have caused everything, as the timing is intriguing, particularly given Selena's recent album release while she is glowing. We're all still doing what we do best, analyzing those lyrics in her partnership with Benny Blanco, Hello Engagement Rumors, and they've even rewarded us with this amazing joint album. For hidden meanings, and my goodness, everyone is going crazy about this one song in particular. How does it feel to be forgotten? It seems like there are so many hypotheses on the internet. Now, let's face it, this song, which is number 9 on their album I Said I Love You First, is very savage. And I mean that in the best way imaginable, even if you're not a huge fan of Justin. Trying not to read too much into it, but come on, we all agree that this song is a gem. It has the ideal balance of sultry and brooding energy that affects us in a unique way. As she sings, I had to stop and catch my breath. You're so embarrassing. Go cry in front of no one. But I can't even begin to think what it's like to be forgotten. The power she has the power to captivate us, and the way she delivered the lyrics with the perfect amount of bite makes it seem as like she's finally expressing what she's been wanting to say for years. Whether this song is about Justin or not, given his recent downward slide and strange social media statements, the timing seems almost too ideal. But let's be honest, who else could it be? Though, let's play devil's advocate for a while. This song could theoretically be about any blast from the past. Inspired, it's definitely feeling that fire right now. When you listen to those opening lyrics, believe me, I've listened to them repeatedly. They offer a very precise picture of a situation that we've all been in, possibly even involving an old friend who wronged her. Through, at some point, right, since you entered with a huge smile on your face and said, "He loves me, honey." What were you thinking? Look at you now, don't you? Just imagine the awkward time when someone from your past tries to act like a friend, as if they didn't give you significant harm. We can all imagine it. Yes, even if we're all leaping to the Justin conclusion, we must remember that Cell has a lengthy relationship history with Charlie Puff. Do you recall the entire situation? Weekend, which was a complete moment, and most likely some others that we're not even aware of. But who are we kidding? The timing, tone, and T all point to one specific ex who's been behaving very oddly lately, simply saying, okay, but hold on, this is where things get really interesting. You may recall the earlier this year news about Justin's attempts to play nice. As per InTouch, and we are all aware of how much tea they leak. According to spoilers, Justin was attempting to show Selena and Benny some consideration, but they were not amenable. According to the source, Justin had made numerous attempts to make amends and wanted to move past the bullshit Jan, but Selena and Benny essentially asked, "New phone who this?" And here's the thing, Justin seemed to respond by calling them immature and clumsy, and he decided he was done trying to be pleasant like, "Sir, perhaps they don't want the drama," and one fan commented on X, "I understand that Justin Bieber's happiness with an unattractive guy screws with your brain heavy, and if you need further proof, this song is the editing or sending me video of Justin in public, including the iconic crying pictures, and TikTok Nation has already completed the job around who we believe it's about. You're familiar with the ones and setting them to this song, and I'm sorry to say it, but everything fits together just too well. From the lyrics to the timing to his recent actions are like piecing together a puzzle, and the picture becomes more apparent every minute. Speaking of Justin's actions, may we discuss how he has been acting since these songs were released because, well, they're giving off significant 2014 vibes, and not in a good way. His recent movements have everyone on edge, and it's difficult to ignore the warning signs. His new social media posts are displaying unpredictable energy, and followers who have followed him since the beginning are experiencing severe memories to his difficult times. For example, one minute he's sharing mysterious statements that make no sense at all after publishing these strange, meandering films at strange hours. One person wrote Justin Bieber's liking and dislike of Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco's Instagram posts. Another said Justin is a narcissistic man. Everything is enjoyable for him until he discovers Selena moved on and is currently seeing another man, but he's still lusting for her and follows her around. Girls don't marry men who are still in love with their former partners. Someone wrote about Justin Bieber's ex. I've been crazy about this Selena Gomez song on Instagram ever since it came out. How does it feel to be forgotten? It's the kind of behavior we haven't seen from him since his worst moments, and it's really worrying people. This spiral's timing is also rather telling. It coincides with the release of Selena and Benny's record, particularly this song that seems to refer him out. He begins acting really weird, his eyes seeming glassy in recent paparazzi pictures. And there are strange public outcry about his Instagram life where he doesn't appear like himself. In addition to the fact that his pals are reportedly concerned as well, those close to him have been speculating about how he has been pressing away anyone who attempt to assist, which is never a good sign. Keep in mind how Scooter and Haley had to step in the last time. His behavior and isolation are making everyone think of those who are not attempting to make any assumptions here. But when someone begins to display these kinds of behaviors, especially someone with a documented past, it's difficult to avoid making connections. It seems more than a coincidence that all of this is taking on at the same time as Selena is doing well and seems to be criticizing him in her songs. As everyone has been making connections and analyzing Justin's concerns, Selena enters the scene like the queen and essentially says that not everything is about who you think it is. She's out here acting in this way. In this frank conversation with Spotify's countdown to Selena, she took the high road as usual and essentially put an end to all of the rumors about her. When she heard that the new album was some sort of Justin Bieber exposes, she said, "Look, it's not that deep, okay? Maybe not in those exact words, but you get the vibe." She outlined how I said, "I love you" first, and it wasn't only about her well-known partnerships that we've all been smitten with. Her words were just so mature and I changed a lot. I've had to go through changes with friends, I've met new people, I've lost people and gained new ones, and I've had a completely different life that will last forever. Can we just be grateful for that? In essence, she's stating, I'm not that same girl anymore. Here's the tea, even though she's attempting to clear the air and my music reflects that. Choose the morally just path. Justin appears to be spiraling out of control and focusing on himself, highlighting the difference between how they're both of them are managing this circumstance quite well. If you question me while he's posting, I'd say mysterious communications and pertaining to his friends. She's concentrating on her own development, art, and her contentment with our beloved Benny to witness this energy. So what are your thoughts? Please leave a remark below and inform us if click subscribe if you enjoyed this video button, then press the bell icon to ensure that first to view my upcoming video weekly updates like this one where I discover the mysteries of your favorite celebrities.